From Springfield, Missouri, America's crossroads of country music, it's the Ozark Jubilee. Science announces a new way to relieve the pain of arthritis, rheumatism, backache, muscular aches without pills. It's Infrarub. Rub gently into the painful area. This odorless, greaseless cream penetrates deep, actually vanishes. It speeds up the flow of fresh, rich blood and thus helps drive away the pain-causing pressure. Infrarub is guaranteed to relieve ordinary arthritis, rheumatism pains for hours or money refunded. Anacin tablets prescribed by thousands of doctors for fast relief of pain of headache, neuritis, and neuralgia present Ozark Jubilee. And now here's Mr. Country Music himself, Red Foley!
To you folks. Thank you. Bless your hearts. Welcome to more of our down-home kind of birthday party. And to get underway, I'd like to do something that's a little different from the old rock'em sock'em fast tunes that we usually open our shows with. That is each half hour. First of all, this is a record I made some time ago whereby I did sort of a singing with myself. I'm going to have to call on the help of Billy Walker. Billy, come here, buddy. You getting to be a regular duet man with me.
Boy, aren't we?
How about help me sing a song called Midnight?
Yeah, this is a pretty big one of yours, wasn't it?
Well, pretty good, yeah.
Midnight, I spent another lonely day thinking of you. Midnight, tomorrow is on its way, empty and blue. I am so lonely at midnight for you. Midnight, oh what a lonely time to weep. I ought to know. Midnight, I should have been fast asleep hours ago. Still I'm crying 'cause I miss you so. Midnight, I lie in bed awake and stare at nothing at all, wondering why you don't care, wishing you called. Tears keep flowing like drops from a waterfall.
Now with some very important news about a way to relieve headache pain incredibly fast.
Thank you, Joe. Did you folks happen to see this article here in your paper, the newspaper recently, about some of the things that cause headaches? If you don't mind, it says here, and I quote, "A headache sometimes can be traced to eye strain, sinus trouble, or an upset stomach, worry, or emotional strain." But what it doesn't say is that one sure way to get fast, effective relief is with Anacin. And if you suffer from the pain of headache, or for that matter, neuritis or neuralgia, you ought to know about Anacin and the marvelously fast relief that Anacin gives you. Now, maybe your own physician or dentist has told you about Anacin. Seems to me, if I'm not badly mistaken, the first time I ever heard about Anacin was when my dentist handed me an envelope containing Anacin tablets. And the reason that Anacin works so well is, well, it's easy to understand. You see, Anacin is just like a doctor's prescription. That is, Anacin contains not just one, but a combination of ingredients working together in easy-to-take tablet form. And it's a particular combination of ingredients that brings relief amazingly fast, and it can't upset your stomach. That's it. Fast relief and without upsetting your stomach. Now, you can get Anacin in this handy pocket-sized tin or in the economical family-sized bottles. Either way, they're wonderful. Relieve the pain of headache, neuritis, or neuralgia fast with Anacin. Do me a favor and do yourself a favor and get Anacin today and see what old Red's talking about. Won't you do that? I hate to be hogging the show up tonight. Seems like I've been in about everything, but I can't resist the opportunity when we've got Aunt Fanny. Aunt Fanny, I don't want to interrupt your rest back there either, but would you come up here? Every time that you're down here, I'm going to take advantage of getting to sing a song with you, and of course, it's the only time that I really get to go back and revive some of the old things that I used to sing when I was a little boy.
Go back, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I can see why you would. With me, you ain't got much of a chance going forward, I'll tell you that.
Do you remember a song called When You Wore a Tulip and I Wore a Big Red Rose?
I remember it so well, I almost wrote it.
You did?
Yes.
Boys, do this kind of slow now. We can't work too fast. You ready?
Ready.
I'll sing the harmonia and you...
Why
sing.
don't you do that?
All right.
When you wore a tulip, a sweet yellow tulip, and I wore... When you caressed me, 'twas then heaven bless me, what a blessing no one knows. You made life cheery when you called me dearie, 'twas down where the bluegrass grows. Your lips were sweeter than julep when you wore a tulip, and I wore a big red rose. Do you mean? I wouldn't miss this for nothing. When you wore a tulip, a sweet yellow tulip, and I wore a big red rose. When you caressed me, 'twas then heaven blessed me, what a blessing no one knows. You made life cheery when you called me dearie, 'twas down where the bluegrass grows. Your lips were sweeter than julep when you wore a tulip, and I wore a big red
wouldn't have missed that for $100.
Nettie, you can have my cameo pin and my wedding ring quilt. As they say in the city, I've had it.
Oh, look at this, that $100. Thank you, Aunt Fanny. You know, one of the biggest events during our first year was night about 9 weeks ago when we had what we call our Junior Jubilee. And, of course, if you'll remember back, in addition to having all the songs and entertainment done by our little folks, we even had a youngster who did the mistress of ceremonies, and we sure wouldn't have a birthday party without having her on hand. So here is a talented little lady who's going to get all the help that we can give her and all that you folks out there can give her to be a great big success and have a big career in this business. Little 11-year-old lady from McAllister. Isn't that right, McAllister, Oklahoma? Yeah. Miss Libby Horn, folks, right here. Now, I've got... Here, you stay right there. You told me you wanted to dedicate this song to somebody tonight, did you?
Yes, sir. I want to dedicate my song to Mr. Earl Wilson.
To Mr. And what's the name of it, sweetie?
My boy Flat Top.
That's him. Here she is, boy.
Young and strong, his top is flat. A cool haircut, never wears a hat. I don't mean a maybe, he's a real hip cat. My boy Flat Top, big broad shoulders, man, they're pip. Dreamy eyes, crazy lips. When he shouts, hey baby, the girls they flip. My boy Flat Top, I'm telling you that snazzy guy really sends you my oh my. He's the most the dreamers go. You ought to see him rock and roll. Got no dough but just a nod. Gets the girls, so it may seem odd. A real smooth lover in his old hot rod. My boy Flat Top, I'm telling you that snazzy guy really sends you my oh my. He's the most the dreamers go. You ought to see him rock and roll. Got no dough but just a nod. Gets the girls, so it may seem odd. A real smooth lover in his old hot rod. My boy.
Her boy,
Whose boy?
your boy,
Oh boy.
boy, oh boy.
Flat Top.
Boy, little Miss Libby Horn, 11 years old. Thanks so much, sweet girl. Now then, suppose we go over to Joe Slattery for a special word from Colonos Toothpaste. Joe?
Well, you see, this beautiful pin, it's set with a genuine cultured pearl and finished in 14-karat gold with a foolproof safety catch like you see in the jewelry store. And as a very special favor to Red and me and everybody here on the show, the makers of swell-tasting Colonos toothpaste offer you this pin practically as a gift, just to try Colonos. It's a $2 value, but it's yours for only 25 cents. Now, you can't buy it in any store. It's an original design called the Key to My Heart pin. I just think what a wonderful Valentine's Day gift it would be, huh? Thousands of folks wrote in when it was offered on another show, but we have only a limited supply, so don't take a chance. You'd better send for yours right now. Just send us your name and address, 25 cents in coin, and carton end flaps from Colonos toothpaste, either super white or chlorophyll. Your name, address, 25 cents, and the Colonos carton end flaps to Colonos, Box 72, New York 46. That's Colonos, Box 72, New York 46. And by all means, friends, hurry.
Thank you very much, Joe. And in addition to getting yourself a lovely pin that you'll be proud to wear, you're going to be doing us a big favor by ordering right away. So make sure that you got that address that Joe gave you. It's Colonos, K-O-L-Y-N-O-S, Box 72, New York 46. We have a couple of gentlemen now that you folks usually see on separate parts of our show, but tonight I noticed them over here talking and having a little discussion over some kind of a little book. And if you folks will, let's say hello, please, to Pete Stamper and Uncle Sight Bransfield, right here.
Hey, Pete, what is it? What is it, doggone thing, Pete?
That's a cyclopedia.
A sack of what?
Not a sack of nothing. It's a book. See, it tells you anything you want to know.
Tells you anything you ought to know. Hey, does it give their address?
No. See, it said how to repair a television set, how to build a bird house,
A bird house.
fix an automobile,
Yeah.
bake a cake. There's the part I like. How to make love.
How to make love. But that's something I never had thought much about. I've always just went ahead. Listen at that. Darling, when I am near you, I get that old feeling that I felt when I felt the feeling that I felt. Is all that in there? Am I
That's
making
there,
up? Boy, there's a lot of feeling, ain't there? When I gaze into your beautiful eyes and your swamp-like neck.
Sight, that swan-like neck.
Swan.
Swan-like neck.
Well, I'll swan. Well, when I touch your rubber lips.
Ruby lip.
Oh, yeah. When I touch your rubber lip, darling, to show you I am full of steam.
That's esteem. See that S on the front of it there? It's esteem.
I never noticed that S, sir. Show you that I'm full of esteem. May I present you with a sweet-smelling croquet set?
That's bouquet. That's where this comes in. See, that's when you hand her this.
That thing there? Well, I'll declare it good.
Listen, Si, would you do
You mean you're going to give that to a girl?
Yeah.
Well, I'll say. Here, take that.
Listen, would you do me a favor?
Huh?
See, it says up here that this book will make a Romeo out of anybody.
A Romeo?
Yeah. And it says all you got to do is memorize it and say it. And I got a girl coming out here after a while. I ain't got time to memorize it.
Ain't got time to memorize it. Who is it?
Wanda Jackson.
Well, throw that book away and just grab her and go ahead. I would.
I paid a quarter fist. I want to see if it works now. And if you will, hide behind the barrel, see, and read this out to me.
Oh, you
And
want
then-
me to read it to you and then you tell it to her?
And she'll think that I'm saying it all by myself.
Yeah, down here where it says, to show you I'm full of esteem, may I present you with this sweet-smelling bouquet?
You hand it to me, see, and then I'll hand it to her.
I'll hand it to you then. When you gonna do that?
Right
Pete?
now.
Now? Today?
Tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight.
Did you know you was gonna do it when you left the house?
Well, sure it is.
Today is Saturday.
That's sparking time.
I know it. As a rule, most people wash Saturday whether they're going sparking or not. Where I was raised, you wash Saturday, well, no matter what you're going to do.
I washed today.
You did?
You know, sure did.
Pretty good?
All over.
I don't want to make you feel bad, Pete, but I detect an odor that ain't coming out of that bouquet right You look right.
I know. Thank you. But I know what that is, see?
You know what it is.
Yeah. Right after the party tonight, a bunch of us going to get together.
Woo! Put that up.
We were supposed to bring something to eat, and that's what this is. I brought my lunch tonight.
Oh,
for after the-
Limburger cheese?
Well, yeah.
Well, don't shake it. Don't stir it. No.
So she gets out here.
Look,
see?
I just barely got in the house last night.
I know. Leave. You can't put it in your pocket until after she leaves. Just stick it up there any place.
You mean you're going to a party with that?
Yeah, but Wanda's going to be out here in a minute, Si. Now hurry up. Now get behind the barrel.
Woo! Hey, there's the boy.
Now,
Look
don't
out, Donnie,
forget
she
now,
come.
don't
Now,
forget.
Hey, now, watch what I tell you. Huh?
Am I late?
Yeah, we ain't ready yet.
We ain't ready yet.
Yeah, I'll get it right now. Darling!
Darling,
Sweetheart!
sweetheart,
Wait till I turn over.
wait till I turn over.
Darling!
Darling,
Are you ready?
are you ready?
Sweetheart!
Sweetheart,
Add 2 cans of talcum powder. Darling!
darling,
Beat your eggs well.
beat.
Sweetheart!
Sweetheart,
Darling!
darling,
Sweetheart!
sweetheart,
Dear Wanda.
dear Wanda.
Now I got it.
Now I got it.
Darling!
Darling,
Sweet Wanda.
sweet Wanda.
May I take your
May I
hand
take your hand?
and shove it in the oven?
Sweetheart.
I've lost it.
Darling.
Darling.
Woo!
Darling.
Darling.
You mean you can't smell that? Darling.
Darling.
To show you I'm full of esteem.
Show you I'm full of esteem.
It won't be long now.
Won't be long now.
Darling.
Darling.
To show you that I love you.
Show you that
May I present you
May I present you
with a sweet-smelling bouquet?
smelling
I'll tell you, Rusty, I got carried away with that Uncle Pipe.
Oh, he's wonderful.
Oh, we could go on for hours.
Those two guys were really wonderful.
Listen, have you met Earl Wilson yet? Earl?
No, sir. I'd sure love to meet him.
Rusty Draper, shake hands
How
with
are you,
Earl
Mr. Wilson? Very glad to know you.
And, Earl, if you don't mind, we're going to have to rush along here, but I know another columnist that has a television show, and we're going to turn things over to you. You might want to have a television show of your own someday. You introduced Rusty Draper here and his big record, Are You Satisfied?
Think I smile enough?
Well, we'll try it anyway. Now, we have a really big show tonight, and I want you to know that this is a really, really big star, Rusty Draper, singing Are You Satisfied?
Are you satisfied? Really satisfied with the new love that came your way? Are you satisfied? Are you satisfied? Really satisfied with the love that he gave you today? Are you satisfied? Do you thrill to his kiss as you once did to mine? Is there a chance that you'll regret it and won't be back sometime? Are you satisfied? Really satisfied? If you are, well, I'll be on my way. Are you satisfied? Do you thrill to his kiss as you once did to mine? Is there a chance that you'll regret it and won't be back sometime? Are you satisfied? Really satisfied? If you are, well, I'll be on my way. Are you satisfied?
We'll return in just a moment, friends. Red will have more of a super quiz.
Hello, friends. If you've seen our show, you know that almost anything can happen on the original Amateur Hour. Of course, each week, the country's most talented amateurs compete for your approval. And believe me, they're all good. They have to be to get the tremendous number of votes that pour in by mail and telephone. There's a long, wonderful history behind our show, a story that includes some of the biggest names in show business today, who started right here on the original Amateur Hour. We're always thrilled, of course, when one of our performers goes on to fame, but the most important part of the whole show is the entertainment it brings you each week. Well, as I say, you're liable to see anything. Anything from a cab driver singing grand opera to a society matron playing a musical saw. But really it all adds up to good family entertainment. There are a lot of talent shows, but I think you'll find none like the original Amateur Hour.
See the original amateur hour tomorrow over most of these same stations. The usual Red Foley keepsake album feature tonight, friends. We present the most requested song of the past year, Red's own Old Shep.
When I was a lad, an old Shep was a pup. O'er hills and meadows we'd stroll. Just a boy and his dog, we were both full of fun. We grew up together that way. I remember the time at the old swimming hole when I would have drowned beyond doubt. Shep was right there to the rescue he came. He jumped in and helped pull me out. So the years rolled along, and at last he grew old. His eyesight was fast growing dim. Then one day the doctor looked at me and said, I can't do no more for him, Jim. With a hand that was trembling, I picked up my gun. I aimed it at Shep's faithful head. I just couldn't do it. I wanted to run, and I wished that they'd shoot me instead. I went to his side and I sat on the ground. He laid his head on my knee. I stroked the best pal that a man ever found. I cried so I scarcely could see. Old Sheppy, he knew he was going to go, for he reached out and licked at my hand. He looked up at me just as much as to say, we're parting, but you understand. Now old Sheppy's gone where the good doggies go, and no more with old Shep will I roam. But if dogs have a heaven, there's one thing I know. Old Shep has a wonderful home.
Thank you very much, folks. Thank you so much. First of all, let us bring all of our guests on. Mr. Earl Wilson, and will you come back out here, and Maid Fanny, all of you. Thanks so much. Rusty Draper, all of you, for making our big birthday a big one. Thanks so much to all you folks out there. Good night. God bless you, and come back and see us. When you can, we're coming right through. Oh, bless your hearts.
Joe Flannery, friends, reminding you to be back with us again next Saturday night when Red Foley will present Sonny James as the master of ceremonies of our first half hour right here on Ozark Jubilee. Produced by Crossroads TV Productions and originating through the facilities of station KYTV. And remember Anacin for incredibly fast relief of pain of headache, neuritis, and neuralgia, which has brought you Ozark Jubilee from the heart of the Ozark Mountains in Springfield, Missouri. Good night, everybody! Keep tuned for the Lawrence Welk Show on ABC Television Network.